welcome back to the Michigan Business Beat, brought to you on the Michigan Business Network. Chris Holman here. And we are going to spend a little time. We're going to go north, actually, and see if we can find as much snow as we had here in Lansing in the last couple of days. Christopher Germain joins us. He's the CEO of the Lake Superior Community Partnership, housed in Marquette, Michigan. And I have to tell you, Chris, I think I've shared with you, Marquette is, now I've been all over the planet. Marquette is one of my favorite cities. It is.
We
cool
get that a lot. Yep. So
it is really cool up there. Hey, welcome back. Christopher, why don't you go ahead and tell everybody in the business community about the Lake Superior Community Partnership, what you are and what you do.
sure. Yeah. So the Lake Superior Community Partnership, or LSCP for short, is a local economic development organization here in Marquette County. So we were founded 25 years ago, really as a combination of several chambers, and have evolved into a full service economic development organization focused around business development, advocacy, networking, and a number of other things, of course, that economic developers do as things change over the years.
Well, I'll tell you what, you guys get it done too. And one of the things I've always admired about the UP is, and we have the good fortune of being up there about twice a year to present the Michigan Future Business Index. But if we speak at 7:30 in the morning, there's someone in the audience from Ironwood and someone else from the Sioux. You guys really get together and really work hard for that Upper Peninsula.
Yeah, we really do. It's one of the beautiful things about being up here. When I came back last year to the UP, the spirit of collaboration is unlike anywhere else in the state.
No, you're absolutely right. Mm-hmm. So in October, we understand the Michigan Economic Development Corporation approved $99.2 million, that's million, in grant funding through the Revitalization and Placemaking Program. So tell us about that and the role that LSCP plays in that.
Sure. So the Revitalization and Placemaking Program, or RAP for short, is now in its second round. So MEDC in its first round had approved 2 projects here in Marquette, as well as one additional project in the UP. In this current round, we had 2 more projects here in Marquette as well. So one was a private sector development called the Vault Hotel. It's going to happen right here in the main intersection of downtown. And the RAP grant of almost $5 million will expedite that project. It's experienced a lot of the same challenges of any type of development experiencing right now, with increased interest rates and labor costs and building materials costs. So RAP is essential to making that occur. The second one that's occurring here in Marquette, which we're really excited about, is a cultural trailhead, which will actually go into the building that the LSCP used to be in. And it was in for about 20 years. We moved into our collaborative economic development space last year with all of our other partners. And the city owns that building, and been working with them to try to redevelop that building. So in the end, we were providing some behind the scenes support for both of those applications, but it's really the lead applicants who pulled those across the finish line.
So this playmaking piece, I know this is an integral part, and you guys have struggled with this for many years, keeping our talent here, as well as attracting talent from somewhere else. You have to have these wonderful places for this new generation to come and stay.
Absolutely. And I don't think it's even just a new generation. I think we're all deciding, right, that we love these places and we want to be there. So talent retention is our main focus around here, as well as, of course, attracting new people who experience the UP for the first time, and then we hope they decide they want to live here permanently.
Well, you got a few bucks to do it with, so let's see how that distribution goes. So LSCP makes an investment in ensuring Marquette County businesses in particular and communities have access to up-to-date data. This is a very important area. So tell us about the Marquette County Data Booklet.
Sure. So the data booklet is a project we do every single year. It just includes the basic information that you would need to really do due diligence, right, to determine whether Marquette's a place you want to invest. So population, gross regional products, employment numbers, education numbers, all in a really nice little PDF that our team puts together.
Well, that data stuff gives us a lot of direction in making our decisions as business people, obviously. So you partnered with Invest UP to kind of secure funding to support housing specialists. Tell us about that project.
Yeah, so really the lead partner in that project in particular is actually the Marquette County Land Bank. So us, InvestUP, and the Land Bank together, which makes it an even better collaboration, went in for rural readiness grants. We're the first ones across the state, we believe, to get funding specifically for somebody dedicated to housing. What we've discovered up here is there's plenty of potential for housing, but what we're struggling with is that capacity. So thanks to the investment from InvestUP, from the LSCP, from the Land Bank, and also from our community foundation, we were able to put in an incredibly competitive grant application. Anyone who goes through that first round of rural readiness knows there were almost 100 applications and only 20 of them were awarded. So we're really excited about that.
So your third quarter actually was one, I guess you could say, one for the books, right?
Right.
Tell us what happened.
Sure. That list is really long, so maybe I'll just give you the highlights. But we didn't slow down. We joked a lot that you get a lot of beach time in the summer up here, but we weren't really getting that up here this third quarter. So from hearing the announcement around the rural readiness grants and those RAP grants, to having ribbon cuttings for the demolition of the old hospital, working on air service funding, which has been a huge priority for us up here. And we also collaboratively worked with our other partners to put in for a $3.3 million grant from MEDC for a small business support hub up here. So we're really excited about that. It's the biggest type of ask we've ever made financially. So.
Well, you've done some incredible stuff up there. Christopher Germain, CEO of the Lake Superior Community Partnership. And we're going to have you on real soon again because we want to see how you're going to wrap up 2023.
It's always a pleasure, Chris. Thanks.
All right. Good to have you here. You've been watching the Michigan Business Beat on the Michigan Business Network. I'm Chris Holman.